folks, Mike from youcan'tbeseriously.com. Thanks for checking out the video. This will be another one of our fantastic unboxing videos. I know there's been a lot of requests and it's been a while since we've done one. Getting back into the thick of it. So as my grandfather would say, back in the so I think we're going to go ahead and do one of Sierra's all-time classics, Leisure Suit Larry. It's fantastic. It's especially as it brings back memories of being a young lad and sneaking onto my parents' tandy and trying to play it when I was younger. So this game came out in 1987. It was created by Al Lowe, who actually, if you saw our Black Cauldron video, he did that along with Donald Duck's Playground, I think the Mickey Mouse Space Adventure, a lot of children's stuff. So this was a far cry distance from some of his other work. What's interesting enough about this is it kind of breaks off from an earlier published game that Sierra came out with called Soft Porn. That game was actually created by Charles Benton, I believe was his name, but released by Sierra. And that was a completely text-based adult game, similar to, if you know what Leisure Suit Larry is, you're a middle-aged man trying to lose his virginity, so you're just out wandering around trying to find a woman, you woo them, if you will. So Soft Porn, I don't believe it didn't really follow a character's name, it was just you were trying to get laid, for lack of better words. And for those of you that haven't seen Soft Porn, little special treat for you here. I have a copy right here. This is Soft Porn Adventure by Online Systems, which was the early name for Sierra. And yes, folks, this is sealed, never been opened. Rarity, a lot of people haven't seen this. This is one of those prized items in my collection. I have to thank Scott for that. Thank you very much. Very important piece of Sierra history. But this is the game that stemmed into this game, Leisure Suit Larry, which then in 1991 released the original, or remake VGA version of it. So let's first take a look here. You know, 2 floppy disks, 5 1/4 install. This copy also comes with a catalog, Sierra's catalog of 1987 games, along with the order form to place the games. Essentially everything is in here. The original did come with this, a Lefty's Bar napkin. This is kind of a rare item to find. I'm lucky that several copies that I do have in my collection, I think next to Police Quest, the Leisure Suit Larry one I think I have about 15 copies of it. But this napkin's kind of rare because a lot of people, when they got the game, actually used it or pinned it up on a board. None of them really got back into the game. So, but it just, you know, it's got the Lefty's logo on the one side, and then the other side just says Leisure Suit Larry. In here also, this is a card to order a Leisure Suit Larry t-shirt, $7.95. You could have yourself a shirt. I've actually never seen this shirt. I don't even know what it looks like. If you know what it looks like or you have one, please contact me. I'd love to see it. Like Police Quest, this game also came with a reference card for playing blackjack and also the slot machines, because as you progress through the game, you do have to make money, because you have to buy gifts for the gals in the game, you have to travel in a taxi cab, so there's a lot of things that will require money throughout the game, so really gambling is the only way you're going to make money in the game. The other thing included is the, I guess, book manual in here that kind of just runs you through, gives you a little synopsis of who Larry is. He's 38 years old, still lives with his mother. But he does love leisure suits. And also, you know, it's unique because it is printed in this pinkish purple, you know, kind of staying with that whole vibe with the game. Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards. Love this game to death. It's one of those games that kind of brings back childhood memories. I'm sure a lot of you watching this video will remember this. I used to sneak up and get on my parents' tandy when I was younger and play. It was tough because I remember one of the methods to circumvent, I guess, minors from playing is they ask questions like, who's this president, or who is this person now? Stuff that they wouldn't expect younger people to understand. Luckily enough, I was able to get in and play it. So, I fumbled around as a kid. A lot of the things you don't understand when you're a child. But I will say this game works perfectly as a way to promote safe sex. And what I mean by that is, if you can imagine yourself as a young boy playing this game, there's a prostitute in the beginning of the game that you can get up to and pay to have sex with. Now, if you don't wear a condom with this prostitute, what will happen is you will leave the room, get down to the front of Lefty's bar, and your groin will explode. So you will have contracted a venereal disease, and the way the game promotes it is your groin explodes. This kind of sticks with you, like it did with me, because even though I was in health class and the teacher's saying, hey, wear a condom or you'll contract herpes or other venereal diseases and they'll cause rashes, in my head I'm thinking my will explode. So that sticks with you. So I would say, parents, if your kids have not played Leisure Suit Larry, just make them play that part, because I have never been with a prostitute or had unsafe sex, because I still to this day question whether my will explode. One of the other great things about this game is the death sequences. Sierra has always been known for their funny little death, Space Quest, it's a little puddle of blood, and, or you get cut up, a little witty text. One of the things I liked about this was it was a little more graphic. If you tried to cross the street, you would get hit by a car. If you went into an alley, a burly black man would beat you to death. Funny stuff. And I have to thank Rudy at Sierra Chest, because I was unaware of this. First off, I didn't even know this was a timed game. Apparently you've got 2 real-world hours to beat this game. You can circumvent that by actually buying the condom and sleeping with the prostitute and at Lefty's bar. Really, the 2 cool ways is I didn't know that you would commit suicide in this game. The 2-hour timer on this, if you reach the end of the 2 hours and you have not lost your virginity, there's a cut scene where Larry kind of brings a gun up to his head and kills himself. I had no idea that existed. One of the other cool ways is if you get into the taxi with I believe it's the wine, the taxi driver will take it from you, drink it, and then there's a drunk driving scene that results in your death too. But I had no idea really that there was those 2 scenes in it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, short and sweet. Just wanted to cover Leisure Suit Larry. Want to give a shout out to Al Lowe. Also want to thank Rudy at Sierra Chest. Scott Murphy, of course, for the soft porn, and all of our fans and viewers. I hope you like this. I would definitely recommend, if you haven't played it, take a shot at it. I highly recommend the original version, the one I'm holding here, but if you can't take the graphics, definitely at least check out the 1991 VGA remake. So it looks a little better, essentially the same gameplay. But I definitely recommend checking it out. It is a fantastic game. One of my favorite Sierra adventure games. So thank you again, everybody, for checking out this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you got any questions, let me know. YouCan'tBeSeriously.com, of course. And if you're looking to get us to open something or take a look at it, let us know. I'll be more than happy to.
You don't know how long I have waited, and I was gonna tell you tonight. But the secret is still my own, and my love for you is still unknown. Alone.
I wish Kyle was here. He always does this part.